Hey everyone, it's the Real Sully G, and I am here on behalf of Hami to answer some of your most frequently asked questions about Otamatones, in a format that is completely original and not at all ripped off from another YouTube channel. Oh boy, we got printed out poster boards, which is a great example of why you should never give me a budget for these things. Question 1. How to pronounce Otamatone. God, I hope I'm saying it right, otherwise this video is off to a terrible start. Yes, it's pronounced Otamatone, not Otamatone or Otamatone, but, you know, you do you. Next question. What does an Otamatone do? I thought you'd never ask. So at the moment, there are 3 types of Otamatones you can buy, and we're gonna work our way from the smallest to the largest one. First up, we have the Otamatone Melody, which is the smallest and most affordable model of the Otamatone. Now, the Otamatone Melody comes preloaded with songs that you can play through one note at a time by pressing the button located on the Otamatone's stem. You can also sort through the various songs stored on the Otamatone Melody by pressing the right button on the Otamatone's tail. And if you press the left button on the Otamatone's tail, it'll play the music all by itself. How cute. So the Otamatone Melody is a perfect introduction to the crazy world of Otamatones, but if you're looking for that true Otamatone experience, let me introduce you to the Otamatone Classic. Now, although I'm using the Kirby Otamatone for this example, you can get so many different designs of the Otamatone Classic. You got characters like Agretzko, Gudetama, Hatsune Miku, Hello Kitty, but all Otamatone Classics function the same way. On the back panel, you'll find 2 switches, one that controls the volume levels and one that controls the octave settings. So if we flip the volume switch on the back of the Otamatone, you'll find that you're able to play music on it just by pressing your fingers down on the stem of the instrument. Simple as that. And then for the big boys, you got the Otamatone Deluxe, which is considerably larger than the other 2. On the back of this Otamatone, along with a volume knob, you'll find a 5-volt DC power adapter in case you don't want to worry about using batteries, and then a line out port so you can plug your Otamatone directly into your recording software or your computer or an amplifier. Also, given the larger size, it's much easier to play than the smaller Otamatones because the notes are further apart and your fingers have more room to play on the stem. And you'll notice no matter what Otamatone I'm playing, I'm always squeezing the mouth, and that's because even though it doesn't affect the notes that you're playing, it does create a very nice vibrato effect that gives it that classic wah-wah sound that you expect from an Otamatone. So there's a type of Otamatone for everyone out there, whether you're just getting started or you're a musician looking to take your art to the next level. All right, back to the questions. Moving right along. Where was the Otamatone invented? The Otamatone was originally invented and popularized in Japan before coming overseas and being corrupted by content creators like me. I know, Whopper Whopper, Otamatone, Skibbity Toy. I'm sorry, it's my fault, blame me. But yes, started in Japan, can now be purchased all over the world, and I think that's just awesome. Next question. Who invented the Otamatone? So the Otamatone was invented by a company called Maiwa Denki, and more specifically, its founder, Nobumichi Tosa. Maiwa Denki is known in Japan for creating really cool and unique musical instrument toys like the Otamatone and Mr. Naki, which you'll also see in some of my videos. You should really go check them out if you get a chance. They create some really cool things, and it's obviously shaped my content into what it is today. Where would I be without the Otamatone? Not here. Next slide. Is the Otamatone hard to play? Short answer, yes. Longer answer, yes. No, I think it's difficult to master, but I don't think you have to be a master at the Otamatone to have a good time, and that's really all it's about, is having fun with it. Is the Otamatone fun? Wow, I really should have planned this out better. I already answered that question. Sorry. Yes, the Otamatone is so much fun to play, and I think that's a key component as to why it's been so successful for as long as it has. I think any age group can find something to appreciate about the Otamatone, and I think that's what makes it so unique. Is the Otamatone a good gift? I would argue the Otamatone is the best gift. There's a photo of me receiving an Otamatone on Christmas one year, and it looks like I'm having the best day of my life, and that's because I am. Like I said, everyone gets a kick out of an Otamatone, so it's a perfect gift for any occasion, whether it be a birthday or Christmas or a divorce. This is the last time Hami asks me to answer questions. And finally, is the Otamatone worth it? Yes, thanks for watching. You know, I feel like I'm biased as someone who owns 30 Kirby Otamatones, but of course I'm gonna say yes, the Otamatone is absolutely worth it. It's just such a unique instrument that comes in so many shapes and sizes and colors that I think it's the perfect addition to anyone's collection, whether you're just starting out as a musician or you've sold a million records and have 52 Grammy Awards. I'm speaking, of course, of myself. And that's it. Did we do it? Did we answer the age-old question? Will it Otamatone? Thank you guys so much for all of your questions. Big thanks to Hami for allowing me to do this. If you have more Otamatone-related questions, be sure to put them in the comments of this video, and maybe they'll allow me to do a second episode. But in the meantime, be sure to click the links in the description below to check out Hami, the worldwide distributor of Otamatones outside of Japan. And if you're interested in seeing more content from me, you can check me out over at youtube.com/TheRealSullyG. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thanks again, Hami, for having me on board. And until next time, be kind to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.